day for our winter and spring athletes. So we're here to celebrate and recognize today's a special day for their winter and spring athletes. Basketball court, we're here to celebrate and recognize. We offered 7 teams and athletes for their accomplishments on the basketball court and the athletic field. We offered 7, our overall record for winter and spring sports, varsity sports, impressive 95 team in JV basketball. Our overall record for athletes to participate was impressive 95 athletics, I think the most ever. We had a total of, so here are some fun facts about participating in winter and spring athletics. All our varsity teams, I think the most ever, competed in winter and spring major state play. So here are some fun facts about we had all our varsity teams competed in winter and spring major state playoffs. We had 5 region champions and 1 co-champion. We were state champions in 3 sports. We had 5 region champions and 1 participating champion. We were state champions in 3 sports. We had 4 region. We had 22 of our athletes again who participated in one spring of the year, all regions. And as of today, we had 4 region players of the year and 8 all coaches of the year selected. And as of today, we had 8 athletes make all state. We congratulate all our athletes. 8 also made or selected, I should say, for the SEGA All-Star Games. We congratulate all our athletes. I cannot recall the last time that we had in the springtime every team be region champ or co-region champ. I cannot recall the last time that we had in the springtime. So before our coaches present their awards, I'd like to recognize our co-region champs. So again, congratulations to our teams, to our athletic program. So before our coaches present their awards, I'd like to recognize a few people. First, I'd like to thank who volunteered their time and service for our athletic program. So on behalf of all our coaches, the athletic department, first, I'd like to thank Mr. Hoffman, our headmaster. I don't know if any other headmasters takes the time to drive a bus for our basketball team here out of town days. More than once, I don't know if any other headmaster loyalty takes the time to drive a bus for our basketball. Also, Mr. Gibbs, Mr. Hoffman, we thank you for your loyalty to baseball and being at our athletes. Along with Mr. Gibbs, Fred Wynn, who's here today, who has a voice of Dolphin baseball, and he's been doing it for a number of years. Along with Mr. Gibbs, we have Fred Wynn, who's here today, and very pleased, and I know he totally gets involved in announcing our games and his passion and enthusiasm. So our soccer team, Mr. Wynn, thank you so much. Pleased, and I know he totally gets involved in announcing our games and his passion and enthusiasm. So, Mr. Wynn, thank you so much. Mr. Wynn just told us that we've known each other for 35 years. That kind of makes us old, but at least we've had a good relationship. Mr. Wynn just told us that we've known each other for 35 years. Also kept the basketball old, but at least we've had a good relationship over those years. Okay, also Gary behind the scenes also kept the basketball along with Gary Mike Foley, JV boys, also driving bus for our basketball teams. Also, a lot of people behind the scenes do a lot of work. Along with Gary Mike Foley, helped also drive the bus for our basketball teams. Also was the voice for Dolphin in basketball and helping the music. So Mr. Foley, come on up here. Mr. Foley's sidekick is one of our students who helped at our basketball games announce and also help with the Mr. Foley's sidekick is one of our students who helped at our basketball games announce and also help with the music production. Involved in that aspect of basketball team helping to announce it. Also, Chris Katane and Mike Maria involved in helping us keep that aspect of faster, stronger, keep us on the athletic. Also, Chris Katane King and Mike Maria. As we all know how healthy and faster, stronger, and keep on the athletic field and basketball court. So we want to acknowledge Chris and Mike. Thank you for their work. This is Red Brown, as you know, head of the upper school, so she really busy day every day at school, as you know. But she also takes time out to help us during the volleyball head of the upper school, so basketball team. Her days are a busy day every day at school, as you know. But she also takes time out to help us during the volleyball season and first day of the basketball season. So this is Red Brown, and we appreciate all of you. And we're going to have two ladies come up next. Everybody knows them. When they say their name, what they mean to our athletic program. And we're going to have two ladies come up next. And everybody knows them. When they say their name, what they mean to our athletic program. Peg Hamilton and Kelly. Mrs. Hamilton is now our woman of the athletic program. Every time we ask Mrs. Hamilton to come, and always says yes. And Mrs. Jopley, every time we ask her if Mrs. Hamilton to come, she always says yes. And Mrs. Jopley, as we know, is the best spirit we've had. They're awesome. Okay. Now it's time to also introduce our volunteer coaches. They're awesome. To help us out, especially during basketball season. Mike Patrick, who's now here today, introduce our volunteer coaches who help us out, especially during basketball season. Mike Patrick, who's not here today, but Andy Light and Doug Braun, who help coach the basketball. And Coach Snow, Colorado, I guess you should say, helped us with the golf team. So, and Coach Snow, I guess you should say, helped us with the golf team. So, and of course, we want to thank all our coaches. So can all our coaches please stand for the recognize? And of course, we want to thank all our coaches. So can all our coaches please stand for the recognize? We can't thank you enough for your hours, your willingness, and all the work that you do to help our athletes. So thank you so much. And last but not least, I want to recognize our Booster Club to help on behalf of our entire athletic department, all our coaches, and last but not least, thank you enough. I want to recognize our Booster Club for an outstanding year. We can't on behalf of our entire athletic department, all of our coaches, willingness to help. Say at all. Thank you enough. The hard work that goes for an outstanding year. We can't thank you for the hours that we put in. Appreciate what you do for our willingness to help. It does not go unnoticed. The hard work that goes into it, so it goes unmatched. And we truly appreciate what you do for our athletic department. It does not go unnoticed. Any Bushwick board members are please here right now. Just stand, please, and everybody else. Okay, so today we're getting ready to go on to the award that we've been waiting for. We're going to present 4 awards today. Outstanding team contribution. Okay, so today we're getting ready to go on to the award. A third of the waiting for. We're going to present 4 awards today. Outstanding team contribution award, the coaches award, a third of which the coaches for second year for their team. There'll be a different name for the third award. And lastly, tennis today is our first and second year that present is Coach Clint. So March 4th, let's put up with tennis today. So our first person coach to present is Coach Clint. So March 4th,
accepted the awards, which is a real honor. And this year, one slip up, and how long are we doing it first year? Okay. Anyways, no, it's a real honor. State championship finals and spectacular this year. We lost 13-3 in the men's state finals, but everybody made it to the state championship finals. To their very best. And point here and a point up there, we lost 5-4. in that state finals, but everybody here the entire season, they did their very best, and I'm appreciative for this team. I'm super proud of it. It was a great the entire season. They did everything they asked this year, and trips to other schools were. It was a great team to coach. There was a great team chemistry this year. Anyways, and I like to see trips to other schools were. This season was Gina Bonnie without this lady. Anyways, I like to see first of all thank our team mother. This season was Gina Bonnie. Without this lady, this season doesn't happen as smoothly as it does. She does everything for us. We don't have to worry about the little things. So thank you, Gina. This season doesn't happen as smoothly as it does. She does everything I'd like to start off. We don't have to worry about the little things. So thank you, Gina. Everything much appreciated. I'd like to start off Robin Hagan, all region awards. We have 3 points that make that. First, I'd like to call up Robin Hagan, Captain Justin Perez. I'd like to call up our Captain Justin Perez. And we also have Morgan Woodson. And we also have Morgan Woodson. So obviously, you can see that we have some young folks on our team, and our rookie of the year. Obviously, first time on our team this year. We also have some young folks on our team, and our rookie of the year, Morgan Woodson. First time on our team this year. He also had a spectacular season, and that is Morgan Woodson. Our Coaches Award this year goes to a guy that is underappreciated on our team. He is our Coaches Award this year, and I goes to a guy that without is underappreciated on our team. He is our number 1 player, and I keep reminding him without Robin Hagan. Everybody else has to pull up, and it changes the entire season. So our number 1, Robin Hagan. For our outstanding team contribution, this gentleman would show up to matches knowing that the next outstanding team contribution, this gentleman would show up to matches knowing, but he showed up anyway. Few hours undefeated through the regular season, and the next day, and that is Drew Ricavina. Super Bowl man. But he showed up anyway. He went undefeated through the regular season, and that is Drew Ricavina. Our star athlete of the year this year is also our captain, Justin Perez. Our star athlete of the year this year is also our captain, Justin Perez, for making honor roll as well. For making honor roll. The first one is Max Marco. That made our honor roll. The first one is Max Marco. We have Anthony Zane. That's all I want for our team, and I'd like to call up the next coach, which is JV Basketball, Coach Duke. That's all I want for our team, and I'd like to call up the next coach, which is JV Basketball, Coach Duke.
We face some stiff competition, especially for some of the teams available. A lot of heart. That's good news. That's challenge themselves. That's how we challenge and improve. Move to the next level. I want to take a moment to. This is a team that has a lot of heart. Challenge themselves for outstanding contribution. I want to take a moment to talking about recognize some fierce competitor I have ever coached. First of all, for outstanding, these are doing all tradition. First I'm talking about for the most fierce competitor I have all 5 of them. Competing against these are doing all 6'6" centers. You used to run for the tip-off at the beginning of games. He's an aggressive rebounder and defender against if there's a loose ball, 6'6" centers. If we use the area for a rebound, he owns it. Okay, he's an aggressive rebounder, totally aggressive. If there's a loose ball, he's got it. He also is second area for rebound, he owns it. Okay, totally impressive. One drives to the basket, and if you also do anything about him, he was a one-man fast break as well. Strong drives to the basket, it's totally unselfish. And if you knew anything about him, he had a strong man fast force mentality, which we love. What's unique about team captain, totally unselfish. Okay, and he had strong leadership skills throughout his talent, which we love. He was first or second team captain in virtually every offensive and defensive. Exhibited leadership skills throughout the season. To my mind, he was first or second of virtually every offensive and defensive captain that we have. He's an outstanding leader. To my mind, he was present attention of Russell Westbrook. Second standing. He's not standing. Team was more important to him. He really set the tone for others. Midway through the season, he asked him to move the point guard. Team was more important to him than the person played before. Midway through the season, without hesitation, to move the point guard. Enthusiastically endorsed the challenge. Take on something that never played before. Manage the team without hesitation. Enthusiastically endorsed the challenge. He really embraced the move. Took it over. Manage the team. He not only became a good point guard, he became a very good point guard. He literally embraced the move. In doing so, he expanded his overall game. He not only became a good long-term point guard, he became a very good point guard. He also had the highest, in doing so, he expanded his overall game by far in his long-term capability. In my mind, he was a team's most indispensable player. Efficiency rating, he was a team's outstanding team contributor. And that's Jay, in my mind, he was a team's most indispensable player. He was a team's outstanding team contributor. And that's James Morales. Next on the hit list. Okay. This goes to one of our quietest guys on the team. A guy that always plays smart hit list. Okay. He happened to lead the team. This goes to one of our quietest guys on the team. He's one of our top scorers. A guy that always plays smart as silk on the court. He happened to lead the team in assists and steals. He led the team, one of our top scorers. He's shooting 43% on three-point attempts. Deadly from long distance. But what's important here is he never rushed a shot. Never forced a shot. Shooting 43%. And whenever he's challenged, he slid by them and draws in the fourth areas. He never rushed a shot. He was also forced to pass. If somebody was in a better position, he slid by them. He had the second highest efficiency rating on the team. He was also quick to contribute to his overall game. He was in a better position to score. And that score was 7% higher efficiency rating than the next closest player, which is a tribute to his overall game. This dead-eye, and that score was 70% higher than in every game player. Earned the respect of the opposition. This dead-eye, he's silent, had the respect of the team with the long ball. But in every game, he's our code and respect Ryan of the opposition. He's silent, he's deadly with the long ball. He's our code Ryan of the This final award is the Coach's Award. Okay, you have to think long and hard. We had a great group of guys, all with a positive attitude. This final award won the Coach's Award of this team. Okay, think long and hard. Early. We had a great positive attitude, all with a positive attitude. Worked very hard, but one of many of this team. It was never satisfied early, okay, with this level of attitude. Always could go one step forward. Worked very hard, okay, it was very hard. Getting better. It was never satisfied. First to practice, okay, and last to this level of achievement. Always could go one step forward. Always attentive, very coachable, okay, and it was really intense on the last two days, okay, on improving his game. Always attentive. This is a man, a young man, okay, who was committed and was really intense improvement, okay, on improving his game. Keep reaching new. This is a man, a young man. He also was outstanding team to continuous improvement. Mid-season, okay, some of the changes we made. We asked this wing player to move through. He also was an outstanding team. Undersized, at mid-season, before that change was made. No question. We asked this wing player to move through good sport. Undersized, he literally was willing to sacrifice personal goals, no questions, embrace the role. And he found imaginative ways to contribute to the team. He literally was willing to sacrifice personal goals for the sake of the team. And he found imaginative ways to contribute to success in a value wins over points. Didn't always value team over personal goals. His attitude, demeanor, and commitment to success values value wins over points. Value team spirit over personal goals. The coach of the war goes to Jack Barney. Demeanor and commitment to the values that I believe in. Dolphin spirit. The coach of the war goes to Jack Barney. We get one more award for the best student athlete on the team. You know who that is? Becca Jones. We get one more award for the best student athlete on the team. You know who that is? Becca Jones. All done, and next up is the varsity girls basketball coach, Coach Sheehan. All done, and next up is the varsity girls basketball coach, Coach Sheehan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My mission today is simple. I'm here to recognize and honor the 2018-2019 girls varsity basketball team. Good afternoon, everyone. But first, I have to say today to everyone, I'm here to recognize and honor the 2018-2019 I was diagnosed in August, and the treatments have taken a long time and forced me to miss being on campus this year during my battle with cancer. I am forever diagnosed in August, and the treatments have taken a long time and forced me to miss being on campus and leading the team as soon as while I was out. I am forever grateful to Patrick for his leadership, guidance, and wisdom this past season, helping us. I did not get to see the girls in action. I did get to see the girls in action. I also want to thank Jericho for his leadership, guidance, and wisdom this past season. My doctors tell me I get to see the girls in action. I did get to see the girls in action on several occasions, and that meant a great deal to me. My doctors tell me that my prognosis is good. My treatment is finished. Thank you. But I do need to say thank you to everyone in the prep community for all your support and love. I'm very blessed to teach and coach such amazing, talented, dedicated students and parents, for all your support and love. Coaches. I'm very blessed to teach the world to me to be part of amazing, great school, talented, dedicated students, parents. I'll be ready to go next year. Coaches, before I recognize the girls, I do want to thank Coach Mike Morales for conducting with us today, and he's back home in Canada, growing up to play for next season. Before I recognize the girls, I really want to thank Coach Mike Patrick. He and I have coached together for 16 years, and I appreciate his loyalty and dedication, particularly this past season. I also have to recognize and thank Coach Andy Light. I have coached together for 16 years, and I appreciate his loyalty and dedication, particularly this past season. Coach, I also have to recognize and thank Coach Nico Morales. He arrived at every practice, navigating with a smile, passionate ideas on how the girls could have coached for us the past 4 seasons in the basketball. He arrived at every practice and every game with a smile and better ideas on how to. I also have to thank Coach Dolphin for great dedication and commitment to being in every practice game this past season. A better team, positive energy, enthusiasm. I also have to thank Coach Dolphin for his dedication. I want to thank you for being in every practice game this past season. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me and our team, and all the teams at Prep. To our all-star goalkeeper, Gary Joyner, best next to Gary. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me and our team, and all the teams at Prep. To our all-star goalkeeper, Gary Joyner, thank you, Gary, for technology to us. The Alsco family, who've done for us, thank you. To our video and huddle technology folks, he's sitting here somewhere, so thank you to Chris Pate and our all-teams at Athletic Prayer. I'd like to come to these awards. Thank you to Mr. Thomas for making sure somewhere, but thank you to Chris Pate and our all-teams safely and on time. Thanks to our team moms for all the snacks. Thank you to Mr. Thompson for making sure we hosted our team dinners throughout the away game safely and on time. Thank you. Thanks to our team moms for hosting our senior team dinner. Thanks to all the parents who hosted our team dinners Lady Dolphins. Suffered major early season setback area and returning hosting our senior team point guard Kirsten Clark. Here's a quick summary of our season. The Lady Dolphins suffered a major early season setback returning all-region point guard Kirsten Clark beside the court next season. The entire season we missed her leadership. toughness, and competitive spirit. We look forward to getting her back on the court next season. Early this season, the girls battled through a series of hard-fought losses against very tough competition. The team relied on contributions from a talented core of freshmen. Early this season, the girls battled through a series of hard-fought losses against very tough competition. The team relied on contributions from a talented core of freshmen, including returning runners the season playing their very best basketball. Led by senior Olivia Light, the girls played with energy, enthusiasm, and worked extremely hard on the Lady Dolphins finished the season playing their very best basketball. This year, senior Olivia Light, the girls 2-6 record and a very competitive work extremely hard against their talented and experienced rivals. The Dolphins finished this year in fourth place with a 2-6 record and a very overall record. The girls qualified against state playoffs and experienced rivals up to Sumter to get powerhouse Thomas Sumter Academy. All the even with the 7-16 close record, the girls qualified for the state playoffs. Very proud of the girls after Sumter to get powerhouse Thomas to get started next year. Losing a close game in the opening round. This is the most girls we've had on our squad season in many years. The team is comprised of 2 seniors, Olivia Light and Courtney Doyle. This is the most girls we've had on our squad in many years. The team is comprised of 2 seniors, Olivia Light, 4 juniors returning next year, 1 sophomore, and 7 fabulous and amazing freshmen. 4 juniors returning next year, 1 sophomore, and 7 fabulous and amazing freshmen. Lots of hard work, lots of competition, and lots of 5-on-5 full-court action and practice. Lots of absence, girls, lots of hard work, lots of competition, and lots of 5-on-5 full-court action and practice. The second year in a row, the girls unofficially received. The girls basketball team had the highest GPA, and I have certificates for our student athletes. So I'm going to call off their names. For faculty honor roll, I have certificates for our student athletes. So I'm going to call off their names. For faculty honor roll, Ella Masters honor roll, Ella Ward. Trustees honor roll, A.J. Brothers, Ella Clark. Trustees honor roll, A.J. Brothers. Trustees honor roll, Courtney Doyle. Honor roll, Kirsten Clark. Trustees honor roll, Haley Hoffman. Trustees honor roll, Courtney Doyle. Trustees honor roll, Mackenzie Joyner. Trustees honor roll, Haley Hoffman. Trustees honor roll, Olivia Light. Mackenzie Joyner. And trustees honor roll, Gracie Olivia Light. My first award is the Coach's Award. This award goes to a returning varsity letter winner who is just a freshman. For the award, she was asked to step up as midpoint guard this year when her sister was sidelined with an injury. To a returning varsity letter winner who was just a freshman challenge, she was asked to step up last season as an 8th grader when her sister was sidelined with an injury. She was asked soft-spoken. She wrote as an inner fire. She loves to compete. Last season, competition brings out the best in her team and scoring again this year, particularly on soft-spoken. Her dedication as an inner fire. Her team loves to compete. Our impressive competition brings out the best in our season. She improves throughout the year, particularly on the next level next year. Her dedication award goes to Ella Clark. Our team are impressive. Continues to work in the off-season. She's ready to take the game to the next level next year. The Coach's Award goes to Ella Clark. The second award is the Best Teammate Award. This award was based on a vote by these amazing young ladies. On a team full of great teammates, I'm very pleased to recognize this year's winner.
The girls' varsity soccer team steamrolled through their season this year. They were a dynamic team with a superhero defensive line that was almost impossible to penetrate, and offense that scored down the field
to help keep the team focused. I appreciate all she has done to be part of our team during the past 4 years.
With only 18 goals scored
for teammates whenever they need any kind of assistance. I'm very proud of her. We'll miss you next year when you head off to college and start your next chapter of life at
For you
Clemson.
mathematicians out there, that is a differential of 91 goals to the college. If success is based on our record, we had a successful season. We went 17-4-1
The next award is the
overall.
Scholar Athlete Award.
If success is
This is
based
the
on
new
our
award.
objectives of going undefeated in our region
I'm very
and
proud
making it
to
to the
recognize
finals
this
of
young lady who's
states,
a
we had a
junior.
successful
She was a
season
blue on
as
our
we were
team.
8-0 in
Scholar
our
Athlete
region
Award goes
and
to
made it to the
Mackenzie
big
Joyner.
dance for the first time in many, many years. We didn't
final award is the Outstanding Team Contribution Award. And I ask Coach Light to come up and make that presentation.
To me, however, success is not all about winning. It is just as much about learning from our mistakes and working in the off-season
This young
individually
lady is
on
not the
areas that
biggest
need improvement.
player on the
It is
team,
both a
and she
physical and
definitely
mental
is not the tallest,
maturation
the
that
biggest
comes
player
with
in the league.
experience and age.
But
With
she is
9
strong and
freshmen
she
on
is
the team,
fast.
I suspect we will see this growth next
Probably
season.
the number one thing
Success,
that she has
finally,
is a big part.
is all about supporting one another.
She loved being on this
If you could
team.
have seen these girls,
Each game, we
positive
asked her to
energy
do
for
more and
healing
more.
when Abby got a
She
concussion.
accepted our challenge
Well, that is
without hesitation. She battled
None of our
for
successes
rebounds
would have been
against taller
possible
girls
without the
every
support
night
of our
for 4 years.
parents. The countless miles
She built
people
on the
drove,
floor.
the nourishment
She got lots
provided,
of
our biggest
bruises.
cheering crowd in the stands.
She pushed herself to
Special
the max.
thanks to our voice
Every
Fred
time we had a
Wynn,
matchup with the
and to
biggest
Kathy
or
Joyner,
the best
Karen
player on
Knight,
the other
and Mr.
team.
Hopman for coordination of food,
She also
halftime
learned
refreshments,
that, yes,
and much needed
coach,
help with transportation to the away
Dad,
games.
boxing out will get you some rebounds. She's been a 4-year starter. She's played in over 100 games in her
We
varsity
graduated
career.
4 seniors this
She was
year who are the
elected the
faces of
second
the
team
team.
All-Region
They
this
all played an
year.
important role as captains
we're gonna
of
miss
this
her very
young
much
team,
on the
and they will be
basketball
missed
court.
dearly.
Next year,
Caitlin
I'm
Atkins
gonna
has
miss
played
her
on our left
off the
flank for
court as
years
well.
and was an integral
Outstanding
part of our
team
attack.
contribution award
She,
goes
like
to
fellow
Olivia
senior Ryan Daly, will attend Clemson in the fall. Ryan, who often provides comic relief for both on and off the field, played forward and had 9 goals and 9 assists. Sarah Grizz, sometimes forward, sometimes
Next up is
defender,
Coach Falk
will be
here, the
attending
varsity boys
Charleston
basketball.
Southern, and Olivia Light, our faithful left defender for 4 years, is going to the frozen tundra of St. Louis. We have 5 girls that made the all-region team, and if it were up to me, the all-region team would be made up entirely of these girls because they were simply the best. All-region honors go to defensive players.
Well, the thing I
Haley
would like to
Majors and
say,
Ashley
Nico,
Carson.
Coach Mercier, thank so many people. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes many, many people to have an athletic department, people at the scores table.
Midfielders,
Don't get the
starting with
recognition they
Ella
deserve.
Clark, who now
People
holds
drive
the single
buses,
season
of course, our
assist
great
record for
parents
the school
provide
at 26.
meals, encouragement. I want to thank them very much. We're going to try to hustle through this because I like to
And Ansley
honor their
Crenshaw,
achievements.
who had 31
The
goals and
postseason
12
honorees,
assists.
it's going to be a list of them, so if I'm going early, bear with me. As for their achievements,
And finally,
let's start
our
at the
forward,
top.
Sadie
That's the state
Canlin, who now
champions.
holds the
Right.
single season scoring record for the school as a freshman with 47.
That is the first state championship in boys basketball since 1991.
Both
They had
Ansley
an
and
overall
Sadie were
record
chosen to play
of
this weekend in the
26
North-South
and 2.
All-Star team,
Most
which is
people
made
can't
up of the
remember
best
when we
players
won
from
in
all
2,
the Skeezer
but then they
regions.
went on to win 25 games in a row. They were region regular season champions,
My
undefeated for
coach's
the
award.
second year in a row.
This player
and
joined the
also
team
they
3
were
years
region
ago with
tournament
little
champions.
experience, just a will to learn.
With a team
Although she
like
has not
that,
seen a
you know
lot of
they're going to
playing
be
time, she has
postseason
always been a
awards,
smiling,
and they're
positive
numerous
force on this
and
team and a
well-deserved.
cheerleader for all.
First of
Thank you
all,
to Sarah
the
Grizz.
region coaches voted on this award. It was the player of the year in the region, and that goes to Vern Montague.
My next award goes to a young lady that had the passion for soccer that
We
is
also had
infectious. More
two
is
guys
her
that
MO
were
when on the
honored.
field. More
One on the
practice,
first
more
team,
shots, more
that was
games.
Lee Stewart,
She
all
plays with
region.
her heart on her sleeve, giving 110% at all times, and nothing less than perfection will make her happy. My drive, dedication, and determination
Second team
award
all
goes to
region,
Sadie
Carolyn Calloway.
My outstanding contribution award goes to another amazing soccer
After
player
the state
who, as a
tournament,
sophomore, is the consummate player.
they chose
Everything
an
from her work ethic
all-tournament
to
team,
ball
and on
skills
that
to
team,
touch to the
again,
power and precision
Montague,
of her
Stewart,
shot is
Calloway,
remarkable.
all-state
She is one of
tournament.
those difference makers the second she walks on the field, and she makes coaches rethink their strategy. It has been a pleasure to have her on the
Sports
team.
report
and
came out,
Superintendent.
and they named Vernon Montague not the region player of the year, but the state player of the year.
Monstala Athlete Award. For the second year in a row, this goes to someone who is as smart and personable as she is athletic.
Named
You can
All-State,
tell
and
she is
also
constantly
Stone
on
McDonald
thought
was
when
named
on
All-State,
the
and they
field.
were all
She has been a rock
recognized
on her
at a
defense, never
banquet
backing
in
down, never
Columbia
letting her
that was
opponent
attended
pass.
by over
There will be a
800
huge hole
people.
in our back line next year. Olivia Light.
Montague was chosen to participate in the South Carolina-Georgia All-Star Game, and Stewart and Callaway played in the North-South All-Star Game.
I have a large stack of honor.
Those just mentioned
Faculty
are
honor
very
roll goes to
deserving.
Annie
But
Braun.
they would be the first to tell you that individuals do not win state championships.
Also,
It was a
faculty
strictly
honor roll to
team
Sarah
effort.
Grizz.
And as we said to the team all year, your status is the same, but your roles are different. By status,
And
we mean
faculty
we love you
honor to
all.
Lizzie Lofi.
By status, we mean we're going to treat you all alike. But everybody's role is different. And it's important to
And
win a
these are
state
all
championship.
trustee honor
You've got to
rolls.
have
which is
everybody that
the highest honor roll
plays their
status.
role and plays it
Ella
well.
Clark.
And this team certainly did. The three seniors that I'd like to
Sister
also
Kirsten
mention
Clark.
that added so much were
We are very excited
first
to get back next
Jack
year.
Braun. Jack Braun
Ryan Bailey.
Jack started every game we played, and he was the ultimate
Caitlin
complete
Heidel.
team player, doing whatever it took. And who can forget, if you were sitting in Sumter
Haley
watching the
Hoffman.
state tournament game, the championship, who could forget the jumpers that Jack hit
And
along that
Mackenzie
baseline to oust a very good Shannon Forest team. And then we had Logan Blair, another senior.
Next up is Coach Kavina with boys soccer.
All I said about Logan, I was going to make sure he was first on the
Region
team
Coach
to
of the Year
get in
for
the game.
consecutive year. Well
Logan
done.
told me he'd be first on the floor after loose ball, so we both agreed. Also, senior Hunter Hoffman. Not only played one position, but two. And the thing about Hunter is I knew every time he was put in the game, he would bring energy and excitement to the court. It was like an energized bunny and added so much to our team.
Good afternoon.
Before we name the
I'd like to
awards,
start
I'd
by
like to
thanking
give
some
them all
people.
a hand as
First
they
of
show
all,
you their
Superintendent
circle.
Coach Mack, and so that's anybody I'd like to thank everybody that Coach Circle thanked in the beginning. I'd also like to thank, and I think the other did, Chris Patane for all that he
We
did
have
for
3
us,
awards
Coach
that we
Risa
are
for
presenting.
all your help, Scott
Please keep
Parsons
in
for
mind
being
that
a wonderful
in
bridge
boys
between
basketball,
club
that
and school.
players select
That really
winners
helps
of all
everybody,
these
and
awards.
everybody kind of wins.
First award
And
is
of course,
most
all the
improved.
parents and student body that were so supportive.
Ask the boys to
throughout
vote
the
on
season
the player
for
that
all you
they
did.
felt
I don't know if my assistant Jay
improved the
Brady
most
is here.
first day of
Yes,
practice to the
Um,
last. Takes nothing away from this award, and that 5 other players received votes. And it felt our
He was a
coaching staff
tremendous help
very
this
proud
year,
because
and
one of the
as
things
someone
you
who I
always
coached
want
when
to
he
see
was
is each boy
10, 11,
improve.
12 years old, it
This
was
boy
pretty
improved
amazing to be
most,
able to work with him. I
and it
appreciate
goes
you
to
all you
Luke
did.
Foden.
We learned a lot from video this year, and that wouldn't have been possible without Peter Mott. So you see that?
The coaches award is called, but again, it was awarded or voted on by the players themselves. This young man,
As I took this
was
on, the
described by
returning
one
seniors
of
were
our
quick to
dads.
remind me
He's
that
the
last
strong
year they had
first
only
and
one
right
win
for
and about
prep
5
basketball
goals.
team. He does
When we
whatever it takes
started
to
the
win.
season,
He was
0-3
also
and didn't
voted by
score.
his peers the best defense
we had a
player
terrible
of the
feeling that
team.
might happen
If you ever
again.
seen this team play, you know how well they
But
play
we really
defense.
worked very
That goes
hard.
to Stone.
And finally, in the fourth game, Ben and Will scored goals in the first half. And from that fourth game on, we went 9-4. We outscored opponents 40 to 21.
Outstanding contribution.
We beat the two-time defending state champs
Simply
on the
voted,
field in overtime.
he was the boy
We were co-champions
that
of the
the team
region
felt
and made it to the state
exemplified the
semifinals
spirit
before losing by
Hilton
one
Hill
goal to the
basketball,
eventual state
both on
champions.
and off the court, and that goes to Vern Montague.
It was a season filled with late game winning goals, great saves and defensive plays, incredible comebacks and overtime wins. But clearly the highlight
This
was
was
the Christian Academy
the academic
Field,
award,
the two-time
boys
defending state
basketball,
champion,
and it goes
beat
to
them 5-4 in
Felipe
overtime.
Mendoza.
With a late game time goal by Jesus and a storybook
Now,
overtime
Honorable-
game-winning goal with less than a minute left from Logan Blair.
Trustee Honorable Felipe Mendoza.
It will be a game we all remember and a magical moment. I've never seen a team so happy after a game, nor have I
Trustee
ever been
Honorable
prouder
Jack
of
Braun.
the character and resilience of this team coach. From day one and throughout the season, I kept stressing the importance of doing everything as a team. So when it came down to individual awards, we also
Headmaster
had the players
Honorable
vote on it.
Storm McDonald.
Extra special. So our outstanding team contribution award goes to a player that literally was
Like to turn it over
They had no backup.
to the baseball
Had no
coach
plan B.
as well.
So fortunately, he stayed healthy and was solid as a rock for the team. That's
Okay,
Jack.
before Coach Walker walks off the stage, we also want to recognize him and congratulate him for being 2 years in a row Region Coach of the Year, Coach Faulkner.
The Team First Award was designated for the player that did whatever it took to improve the team, even if it was at personal sacrifice. Individual recognition was less important than team success. The players awarded this award to Matthew Sullivan. The Coaches Award goes to the player that was an all-around contributor on and off the field. He gave everything he had every game and every practice. Congratulations, very well-deserved recipient, Ben Collegian.
Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Wells, and I'm proud to present to you your 2019 varsity baseball team.
I do want to talk about seniors before we give out the academic awards. I was lucky to have 8 of them.
This was my first year at Hilton
Most of
Prep,
the time,
and the very first thing
with each other.
that I learned about our team was that they were driven to having winning
Most of
seasons.
the time, I was really blessed with
The
their
two
leadership
seniors,
and
Danny
example.
Leday and Gage
Adam
Perlman,
was as versatile as they
leading
came.
our younger squad. We finished the
Everything I
season with
had.
15 wins, playoff berth, and the 2019 region
Adam, I would
championship.
get, yes, coach, sure, coach, no problem, coach. And I appreciate that. Scott
Sully went undefeated against
showed
Christian
an
Academy.
amazing commitment. He's a Division I tennis player. He's going to be playing up in Wisconsin next year. He would be on the tennis courts before practice. and he's
One of the
on
best
that
memories we had
practice
this year was
every
late in the
day,
season
plenty of time
on the road at Thomas Hayward
Hard as
in a winner-take-all game for the region crown.
Pretty
Going
impressive.
into our last
Appreciate
at
that work,
bat in the
Scott.
7th inning, we were losing 5-1. A back rub against it, and the team just said, no way. No way this is going to happen. The players refused to lose that game and had a 7th inning for the ages.
I mean,
Scoring 12 runs, claiming the region title with a
getting
13-5 road win. Truly one of the best memories any of us have ever had on a ball field.
But that's the kind of dedication he had, that's the kind of toughness he had, and he displayed that leadership throughout the season.
I know it's coach's fault, but our season was truly a collective effort, and all 14 players were vital in all the team accomplishments.
We had 36
individual player awards that have come our way. It is now that I'd like to recognize our individual
every
awards
single player there. But
We had 4
there was
individuals
one
that
player
achieved
who made
all region
36,
status this year.
and that
First,
was amazing
all
dedication
region
because he lives the
member
furthest away than
Jaden
anybody
Romar.
else. Camden Cole.
Next, all
And the
region.
last senior is our
Gage
HHPrep
Perlman.
award winner, a great player. Maybe would have put us through the top into the championship.
Made me
We
swear
missed out,
not to
but he
tell
was
some
a
stories about
tremendous
him.
asset to the
Those
team.
later.
And congratulations, he gets
One more
the
all
Scholar
region
Athlete.
to Tommy Stoffer. In addition to All-Region, he was named the Region Player of the Year, sophomore Luke Foley.
Let's see, let me give out the other Scholar Athlete Awards. Here we go, pretty
And
impressive.
to our
list.
season awards, Scholar Athlete,
Faculty
obviously this
Honor
goes to the
Roll.
player with the highest GPA. We would also like to reach out to the girls soccer team next year, get some tutoring from you guys so we can get you well. That was very impressive, Coach. To our Scholar Athlete, congratulations to
Charles Sagan,
J.D. Robar.
Matthew Montz,
Sorry, girls basketball and girls soccer. Both of you guys are impressive. I've seen
Headmaster
stacked
Scott
with
Scotty,
certificates you received. Next, Coach's Award. This is my favorite award to give
Trustee
out.
Honor Roll,
It
Jeff
goes to the
Braun.
young man whose attitude and leadership is simply the best on our team all
Trustee
season long.
Honor Roll, Ben
I met
Isaac.
him back in the fall. I just knew we were solid in the category of leadership. That goes to Danny.
And
Deck.
Trustee Honor Roll, Felipe Mendoza. And Trustee Honor Roll,
Best
Ben
year, we
Kalicha.
had hands down. best player. Next, our unique award for the baseball team this year
I'd like
is the
to
Silver Slugger
Wrap
Award.
up with some
This award
all-region
goes to the player who is
awards.
simply the
We have
best
4
offensive
players
player on the
selected
field
to all
every
regions.
single game. I've had the good fortune to be coaching high school baseball in South Carolina for over 20
Two I've
years.
already
And
mentioned.
he's one of the most talented baseball players I've
First
ever
one
seen.
being our
This goes to Gage Hurlbut.
Another all-region player, our workhorse.
Our outstanding team contribution. This goes to our MVP, who's a team standout in all phases of the game, offense,
Our
defense,
third
and on the
all-region
mound.
player was a sophomore.
Congratulations,
Nico
Luke
Morales. Nico was a
Briefly, I want
force
to
for us
recognize
with his
two
energy
players
on
that
his
were
field
named
and
to
his
the
competitive attitude.
All-Star game this weekend.
Appreciate everything.
Gage Hurlbut and Luke Foley. Gage will not be able to participate, but for the congratulations. Congratulations to both of them. It is time for us to sit down.
was
Before we do, we want to say
all-region
thank you to
player.
the HHPrep faculty and staff, the Booster Club, and certainly to the student body, because without your support, this season would not have been possible. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing everyone back out there next year.
He was pretty much a one-man soccer show who was guaranteed to do something spectacular every game. Jesus and Nico taught our team what it is to play and practice with passion every day.
Team, obviously.
Thank you both.
Coach Wells was named
Jesus was also
Region Coach of the Year.
Region Player of the
He
Year.
put in one game last year, we won 15, and he also was going to coach in the All-Star game this coming Saturday. Congratulations, Coach Wells.
And was a participant, is going to be a participant Saturday in the North-South All-Star Game. In the future, as Prep again becomes a dominant soccer power, this team here will be looked at as the catalyst. They're the team that turned the program around. Congratulations.
The girls varsity soccer team steamrolled through their season this year. They were a dynamic team with a superhero defensive line that was
Finally,
almost impossible to
Mr. Bell,
penetrate,
for goal.
and an offense that stormed down the field and was a goalie's worst nightmare. The team scored 109 goals this season, with only 18 goals scored on us. For you mathematicians out there, that is a differential of 91 goals to the positive. If success is based on our record, we had a successful season. We went 17-4-1 overall. If success is based on our objectives of going undefeated in our region
this is the last
and
one,
making it
so
to the
thank you for
finals of
sitting and waiting
states,
for us.
we had a successful season.
I want to
As we were
start off
8-0
by
in
saying
our
thank you to the
region
athletic
and made it to the
department,
big
to
dance for the
Mr.
first
Hoffman,
time
the
in
faculty,
many,
the staff,
many
for your
years.
commitment to the team.
We didn't take home the
allowing us to
biggest
grow
of the
and
two
expand and
trophies,
become the
but
program
as
that
my
we are
mom
today.
said to me after the
I want to thank
game,
Papa Mo for
second
being
in
a
the
great
state is a
assistant
good
coach and for
place
always
to be.
bringing your enthusiasm for the game and the action tournament and practice that we had. I want to
to thank the parents for all that you do.
To me,
for your
however,
faith in us,
success is
and your
not all
support,
about winning. It is just
goodies
as
that
much
you
about
bring,
learning from our mistakes
especially
and
Mr.
working in
Burnett,
the
who,
off-season
brought
individually
passion
on areas
to
that
our
need
program. We
improvement.
oftentimes
It is
do
both
well
a
to help the
physical
kids
and
out with
mental
their swing,
maturation that comes with experience and
how to
age.
play the game.
With 9 freshmen
and
on
we
the
really do
team, I
appreciate all that
suspect
you
we
do.
will see this growth next season.
Bear with me.
Success,
I'm
finally,
gonna go through a list, and
is
I
all
just
about
want you to,
supporting one another. If you
understand
could have
just how
seen these
special this
girls,
golf team is right
positive
here.
energy for healing
Buford
when Abby got a
Academy, 1A
concussion.
Skiza,
Well, that is
Trinity Burns, 3A Skiza, Bishop
None of our
Inwood, 3A
successes would have
Public
been
School League,
possible without the
Hilton
support of
High
our
School, 4A
parents.
Public
The
School
countless
League,
miles people drove,
Rock
the
Hill,
nourishment
5A
provided,
Public School
our
League.
biggest cheering crowd in the
These teams
stands.
share two
Special
distinct
thanks to
honors.
our
First
boys
of all,
Fred Wynn
they all won their
and Kathy
respective
Joyner, Karen Light, and
2019
Mr.
state
Hoffman for
championships.
coordination of food,
And number
halftime
two, they all
refreshments,
found
and much
themselves
needed
behind
help
your
with
Med Prep
transportation to
Dolphins at
away
matches and
games.
tournaments throughout the week.
We graduate 4 seniors this year who are the faces of the
This
team.
was a great group of
They all played
athletes,
an important
but an
role
even
as
better group of
captains of
people.
this young team, and they will
I
be missed
constantly heard
dearly.
from other coaches
Caitlin
and players how
Atkins
much
has
they
played on
enjoyed
our left
competing with our
flank for
team.
years and was an
I
integral part of
appreciate
our
the class that you
attack.
brought to the
She,
golf
like
course.
fellow senior
and
Ryan
I
Daly,
appreciate
will
the
attend
class and
Clemson
honor
in
that
the
you brought
fall.
off the golf course.
Ryan, who often provides comic relief both
I could go
on
on
and
for
off the
hours
field,
about
played
each and every one
forward
of
and
these
had
players
9 goals
because they
and
mean a
9
lot to me.
assists.
But
Sarah
we have a
Grizz,
lot of
sometimes
honors and
forward,
awards that I
sometimes
want
defender,
to hand
will be
out.
attending Charleston
So
Southern, and
first of
Olivia
all,
Light, our
I'm going to start
faithful
off
left
with the
defender
All-Region
for 4
team.
years, is going to the frozen
We
tundra
have
of
4
St.
members of the
Lawrence.
All-Region team. They are Mackenzie Gallagher,
We have 5 girls that made the all-region team, and if it were up to
Sophia
me,
Burnett.
the all-region team would be made up entirely of these girls because they were simply the best out there.
and I misspoke.
All-region honors go
We
to
have 3 members of the
defensive
All-Region team,
players,
but one of these
Haley
members is
Majors
also
and
the
Ashley
Region Player of the
Carson.
Year, and that's Jay Peter. A few weeks back, we played in the state
Infielders,
tournament.
starting with Ella Clark,
we
who now
played
holds
after
the
the first
single
day, the
season
team found
assist
itself,
record for the school at
6
26.
strokes behind our rival from down the road. On the second day, the team came out and shot at 284.
And
which was
Ansley
about 16
Crenshaw,
strokes
who
below
had
what I thought would have
31
been a good
goals
score
and
for the
12
day. That score allowed us to come back and win the state championship for the 2nd straight year and for the 3rd time in the last 4 years.
And finally, our forward, Sadie Callan, who now holds the single season scoring record for the school as a freshman.
After
with
that tournament, they
47.
came out with the All-State team. The members of that All-State team include A.J. Gilpin,
Both Ansley and Sadie were chosen to play this weekend in the North-South
Herman.
All-Star team, which is made up of the best players from all of the Skeezer regions. Congratulations.
Mackenzie Gallagher,
My coach's
and Joe
award.
One.
This player joined the team 3 years ago with little experience, just a will to learn. Although she has
Coach Will
not
and
seen a
myself
lot of
decided that
playing
we were
time,
going
she has
to,
always been a
get
smiling,
together one day
positive
and we
force
picked,
on this team and a cheerleader
4
for all.
players who really
Thank you,
stood out
Sarah Grizz.
among the group that all stood out, and this was a really hard decision to make. With that being said, the first award was not really that tough of a decision. This one's the Outstanding Team Contribution.
My
This
next
player
award goes to a
played the
young
whole
lady
season
that
under
has a
par.
passion
He
for
averaged about
soccer
3
that is
strokes under par for
infectious.
9 holes
More,
and about
more is
4
her
or 5
MO
strokes
when on
under
the
par
field.
for
More
18
practice,
holes.
more shots,
He was
more
the captain
games.
of our team.
She plays
He
with
was
her
the
heart
region
on her
player of the year.
sleeve,
He
giving
was the Skeezer player of
110%
the
at
year.
all times,
And he
and nothing
loved
less
the
than
big moment
perfection
and
will make
often
her
shined the
happy.
most in those
My
moments.
drive, dedication, and
Twice, he
determination
shot
award
60s on the
goes to
second day of
Sadie
the
Callan.
tournament to secure the win for our team and the medalist honors. The Outstanding Team Contribution goes to J.T. Herman.
My Outstanding Contribution Award goes to another amazing soccer player who, as a sophomore, is the
The Coach's
consummate
Award.
player.
This is
Everything
probably
from
one
her
of our
work
most
ethic to
consistent
ball
players during the
skills to touch to
2019
the
season.
power and
She
precision
played
of
her
her
way
shot
onto the
is
All-Region
remarkable.
and the All-State
She is
team.
one of those difference
I
makers the
appreciate
second
the
she
hard
walks
work and
on the
commitment
field,
that she
and she
gave to
makes
the team, and
coaches
I admire
rethink
the
their
cool and calm
strategy.
presence that she
It has
has
been a
on and
pleasure to
off
have her
golf
on the
course.
team.
That's
Ansley
Mackenzie
Crenshaw.
Gallagher. Our third award is the
My Scholar
Dolphin Pride
Athlete
Award.
Award.
This
For
young
the
man,
second year in a row,
I
this
could
goes
always
to
depend on
someone who
him.
is as smart and personable as she is
He showed up to
athletic.
every practice,
You can tell she is
every match,
constantly
and
on
tournament that he was
thought
scheduled to
when,
play in.
on the
He even
field.
showed up to
She's
practices
been a
and
rock
matches
on
that
her
he wasn't
defense,
scheduled
never
to play
backing
in.
down, never letting her opponent
He's a
pass.
good player and a
There
good
will be a
teammate.
huge hole in our back line
He's a
next
class
year.
act who
Olivia
handled
Light.
himself with dignity both on and off the golf course, and that's Andrew Crater.
Olivia also has a trustee honor roll.
And then finally, our Scholar Athlete Award. This student is probably one of the hardest working and most dedicated students
I
at
have a
Untitled
large
Prep.
stack of honor.
She wears many hats around the campus. She's a
Faculty
member of the
honor roll
FCA,
goes to
yearbook,
Annie Braun.
prefect, as well as being on the golf team. And she also has an extremely demanding schedule with many APs.
Also faculty
She's truly
honor
one of
roll
the
to
best
Sarah
and brightest that
Briggs.
Prep has to offer in these management.
And faculty honor to Lizzie Lofi.
I have a few other honor athletic awards that you can hand out for faculty.
And these
honor
are
roll,
all
the
trustee
Neil
honor
Burnett,
rolls, which is the highest
Mackenzie
honor roll
Gallagher.
status. Ella Clark,
AJ Gilpin,
Sister Kirsten Clark.
John Gwynwan,
We are very excited to get back next year.
and for
Ryan
trustees
Bailey.
honor roll, Maddie Brown. Thank you, and give these
Caitlin
guys another
Heidel.
round of applause.
Haley Hopman
Okay, we also want to congratulate our fourth coach of the
and
year,
Mackenzie Joyner.
Coach Stephen Roy. Congratulations.
Next up is Coach Davina with boys
Mr.
soccer.
Hopkins, is the coach of the Morales. Thank you. We want to also congratulate Coach Eason for winning Region Coach of the Year for the second consecutive year. Well done. Congratulations.
The pretty impressive list of awards and accomplishments by our athletes. I just want to start by really just saying congratulations to all of you for 2 incredible seasons. Good job. Good afternoon. Just extend my gratitude
I'd like to
to our
start by
athletic director,
thanking some
Big
people.
Nat,
First of all,
Coach
Coach Sirico and Coach Nash. And so I don't pass anybody. I'd like to thank everybody that Coach Sirico thanked.
In the interest of just trying to save a little bit of time,
I'd also
and
like
because
to
Coach
thank,
Sirico
and I
did
think
a
he already
fabulous
did, Chris
job
Pertain
of
for all that he
recognizing
did for
people
Coach
out
Risa,
there.
for all your help.
His
Scott
sentiments,
Marsick for being a wonderful bridge between
coaches,
club and school.
parents, and
That
staff
really helps
that
everybody,
support our
and everybody
student
kind of
athletes.
wins.
I'd
And of
also like
course, all
to
the
just take a
parents
quick second
and
as I
everybody
was
that
sitting
so
there and
supportive,
watching our
throughout the
coaches.
season, for all you did.
I also just
My
want to
assistant,
recognize, aside from
Green,
being
is here, yes,
great
he is.
coaches, also a lot of really great people. So thank you so much for this.
He was a tremendous help this year, and as someone who I coached when he was
Our seniors.
10, 11, 12 years old, it was
Where are my
pretty
seniors?
amazing to be
A lot
able
of
to work
seniors
with
out
him.
there.
I appreciate you.
I'd like
all
to
you
thank
do.
you because you've been
We learned a
represented
lot from video this year.
as a
and
challenge, and
that
use your
possible
frustration or
lucky
anger as motivation to work harder and close that gap. How many of you have ever walked up to the ref and asked them to reverse a call?
As I took this on,
That was
returning
wrong.
seniors were quick to remind me that last
Hold
year
it,
they had
hold
only
it.
won
There's a lot of hands to go up, but I'm not done yet.
when we started the season.
But it was
going
wrong
three
in your
and
favor.
we had a terrible feeling we might have to win.
I believe
But
that.
we really worked very hard. And finally, in the fourth game,
For example,
Ben
telling the ump that your
Rose
last
scored
pitch
goals
was
in the
really
first
a
half.
ball,
And from that
or
fourth
that you
game
really
on,
stepped out of
we went
bounds,
9-4.
or that you were
We
really
outscored
offside.
opponents 40-21. We beat the
We don't do
two-time
that all that
defending
often,
state
do we?
champs on their field in overtime.
But here's
We
my
were
real
co-champions
question.
of the region
And my
and
own
made it to
personal
the state
struggle.
semifinals before losing by
How
one
many of you
goal
have
to the
ever
eventual state
argued
champions.
and complained to a ref for a bad or missed call? This guy has, for sure.
It was a season filled with late game winning goals, great saves,
My last
and
time to
defensive
tell you
plays,
this.
incredible comebacks and overtime
Guess what?
wins. But clearly the highlight was to go to Christian
That's life.
Academy's field,
And you better get used
two-time
to it.
defending state champion, and beat them 5-4 in overtime.
Life is not always fair, so keep working hard to overcome the challenges before you. The call will not always
A
go your
late
way.
game-tying goal by Jesus.
Throwing
and a storybook
tantrums, as my wife has alluded
goal with less
several
than a
times
minute
to me,
left from Logan
and
Blair.
arguing on the field or in the stands is never in Whiskey Athletics, as far as I know, worked.
It will be a game
to
to
benefit
benefit
the
the
tangible
tangible
from it.
moment. I've never seen a
It
team
will
so
not
happy
benefit you in
after
the
a game,
workplace either.
nor have I ever been prouder.
I have much more
of the
respect for
character
athletes and their
resilience
parents who
of
place
the
greater
coach.
value on how you
From
positively
day one
respond
throughout
to
the season, I
adversity
kept stressing
with
the importance
sportsmanship
of doing everything
and
as a
character.
team. So when it came down to individual awards,
Charles Swindoll
we
is
also
quoted
had
as saying
players
life
vote on
is
it.
10% what happens to you and 90% of how you react to
Extra
it.
special.
These are just
our
some of the
outstanding
lessons
team
we
contribution
gain
award
playing
goes to a player
watching
that
sports.
literally
Each year I encourage our athletes, both individually and as a team,
So
to pull together and work
stay
hard to
healthy
make
and
yourselves
solid
better
as
athletes
a
so
rock
that the
every
next
game.
season you are
That's
faster,
chapter one.
stronger, and better skilled. Your preparation and success as an individual is done to benefit the team.
The team
Your
first
work ethic
award
and your
was designated
attitude
for
should be
the
an
player that did
inspiration to
whatever it
those
took to
around you.
improve the team, even if it was
Together,
at personal
we become
sacrifice.
stronger.
Individual recognition
Together,
is less
we
important
build
than team
loyalty
success.
and a legacy
Players
that you
this
can be
award
proud
to
of.
Matthew Sullivan.
Through the hard work, and we've seen a lot of it this year, we've had some pretty amazing results. I encourage you to
The
make the
coach's
most
award
of your
goes to the
summer.
player that was an all-around
Train
contributor
hard,
on and off
come
the
together,
field.
and
He gave
prepare
everything he
for
had,
next
every game,
Because
and
I
every
already look
practice.
forward
Congratulations,
to coming
very
out
well
there and
deserved
watching all
recipient,
of you.
Ben
To our
Police.
seniors, I wish you the best of luck. To everyone else, get out there this summer and train. Thank you.
I do want to talk about seniors before we give out the academic awards. I was lucky to have 8 of them. Lucky most of the time when they weren't bickering with each other, and, arguing about things or picking on each other, but for the most time I was really blessed with their leadership and example. Adam Au was as versatile as they come. Anything I asked of him, anything I asked of Adam, I would get, yes, coach, sure, coach, no problem, coach. And I appreciate that. Scott Scully showed amazing commitment. He's a Division I tennis player. He's going to be playing up in Wisconsin next year. He would be on the tennis courts before practice, and he somehow made it to practice every day in plenty of time and worked as hard as anybody else. So pretty impressive, and I appreciate that work, Scott. Logan.
Yeah, sure.
Logan Blair was our emotional leader. I mean, who plays a week after getting appendicitis surgery? A physical contact game like soccer. But that's the kind of dedication he had, that's the kind of toughness he had, and he displayed that leadership throughout the season. We had 36 practices this year. Not one of them did I have every single player there, but there was one player who made all 36, and that was amazing dedication because he lives the furthest away than anybody else, Camden Craig. And the last senior is our GPA award winner, a great player. Maybe would have put us through the top to the championship. We missed him, but he was a tremendous asset to the team. And congratulations, he gets the Scholar Athlete Award. Ben Eisman. Let's see, let me give out the other Scholar Athlete Awards. Here we go, pretty impressive list. Faculty Honor Roll, Logan Blair. Camden Crichton. Charles Sackett. Matthew Montz. Headmaster Scott Scully. Trustee Honorable Jack Braun. Trustee Honorable Ben Eisinger. And Trustee Honorable Felipe Mendoza. And Trustee Honorable Ben Polici. Impressive group. I'd like to wrap up with some all-region awards. We had 4 players selected to the all-region. 2 I've already mentioned. First one being our goalkeeper, Jack Braun. Another all-region player, our workhorse, Ben Polici. Our third all-region player was a sophomore, Nico Morales. Nico was a force for us with his energy on his field and his competitive attitude, and I appreciate everything he gave to the team. Jesus was our other all-region player. He was pretty much a one-man soccer show who was guaranteed to do something spectacular every game. Jesus and Nico taught our team what it is to play and practice with passion every day, and I thank you both. Jesus was also named Region Player of the Year. And was a participant, is going to be a participant Saturday in the North-South All-Star Game. In the future, as Prep again becomes a dominant soccer power, this team here will be looked at as the catalyst. They're the team that turned the program around. Congratulations. Finally, Mr. Mo for golf.
This is the last one, so thank you for sitting and waiting for us. I want to start off by saying thank you to the athletic department, to Mr. Hoffman, the faculty, the staff, for your commitment to the team, for allowing us to grow and expand and become the program that we are today. I want to thank Papa Mo for being a great assistant coach and for always bringing your enthusiasm for the game and at every match and tournament and practice that we had. I want to thank parents for all that you do, for your faith in us and your support, for the goodies that you bring, especially Mr. Burnett, who brought a passion to our program. He oftentimes would be willing to help the kids out with their swing, with how to play the game, and we really do appreciate all that you do. Bear with me. I'm going to go through a list, and I would just want you to understand just how special this golf team is right here. Buford Academy, 1A Skiza, Trinity Burns, 3A Skiza, Bishop England, 3A Public School League, Hilton Head High School, 4A Public School League, Rock Hill, 5A Public School League. These teams share two distinct honors. First of all, they all won their respective 2019 state championships. And number two, they all found themselves behind your Hilton Head Prep Dolphins at matches and tournaments. This was a great group of athletes, but an even better group of people. I constantly heard from other coaches and players how much they enjoyed competing with our team. I appreciate the class that you brought to the golf course, and I appreciate the class and honor that you bring off the golf course. I could go on for hours about each and every one of these players because they mean a lot to me. But we have a lot of honors and awards that I want to hand out. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the All-Region team. We have 4 members of the All-Region team. They are Mackenzie Gallagher, Sophia Burnett, and I misspoke. We have 3 members of the All-Region team, but one of these members is also the Region Player of the Year, and that's J.T. Urban. A few weeks back, we played in the state tournament. We played after the first day. The team found itself 6 strokes behind our rival from down the road. On the second day, the team came out and shot a 284, which was about 16 strokes below what I thought would have been a good score for the day. That score allowed us to come back and win the state championship for the 2nd straight year and for the 3rd time in the last 4 years. After that tournament, they came out with the All-State team. The members of that All-State team include A.J. Gilpin, J.T. Herman, Mackenzie Gallagher, and Jump Winwan. Coach Mo and myself decided that we were going to get together one day, and we picked 4 players who really stood out among a group that all stood out, and this was a really hard decision to make. With that being said, the first award was not really that tough of a decision. This one's the Outstanding Team Contribution. This player played the whole season under par. He averaged about 3 strokes under par per 9 holes and about 4 or 5 strokes under par per 18 holes. He was the captain of our team, he was the Region Player of the Year, he was the Skiza Player of the Year, and he loved the big moment and often shined the most in those moments. Twice, he shot 60s on the 2nd day of the tournament to secure the win for our team and the medalist honors. The Outstanding Team Contribution goes to J.T. Herman. The Coaches Award. This is probably one of our most consistent players during the 2019 season. She played her way onto the All-Region and the All-State teams. I appreciate the hard work and commitment that she gave to the team, and I admire the cool and calm presence that she has on and off the golf course, and that's Mackenzie Gallagher. Our third award is the Dolphin Pride Award. This young man, I could always depend on him. He showed up to every practice, every match and tournament that he was scheduled to play in. He even showed up to practices and matches that he wasn't scheduled to play in. He's a good player and a good teammate. He's a class act who handled himself with dignity both on and off the golf course, and that's Andrew Prager. And then finally, our Scholar Athlete Award. This student is probably one of the hardest working and most dedicated students at Home Prep. She wears many hats around the campus. She's a member of the FCA, yearbook, prefect, as well as being on the golf team. And she also has an extremely demanding schedule with many APs. She's truly one of the best and brightest that Prep has to offer, and that's Maddie Frank. I have a few other honor athletic awards I need to hand out. For faculty honor roll, Camila Burnett, Mackenzie Gallagher, AJ Gilpin, Jump Winwan, and for trustees honor roll, Maddie Frank. Thank you, and give these guys another round of applause.
Okay, we also want to congratulate our fourth coach of the year, Coach Stephen Moe. Congratulations. Okay, at this time I'm going to ask Mr. Houghton to come up with the closing remarks. Thank you.
It's a pretty impressive list of awards and accomplishments by our athletes. So I just want to start by really just saying congratulations to all of you for 2 incredible seasons. Good job. I'd like to just extend my gratitude to our athletic directors, Coach Nash and Coach Basirico, for all that they do. And in the interest of just trying to save a little bit of time, and because Coach Basirico did a fabulous job of recognizing so many people, I would just simply like to echo his sentiments about what an amazing group of coaches and parents and staff that we have to support our student athletes. I'd also like to just take a quick second as I was sitting there and watching our coaches. I also just want to recognize, aside from being great coaches, also a lot of really great people. So thank you so much for doing what you do. Our seniors. Where are my seniors? A lot of seniors out there. I'd like to thank you because you've been representing Prep in competition for quite some time. I hope each of you can graduate with your heads held high. I hope your legacy is one of hard work, commitment, and leadership in which you represented yourself, your family, and Prep with class and self-respect. We have a great deal to be proud of over the winter and spring seasons. Hilton Head Prep is coming on very strong athletically, and as you witnessed during the individual team presentations. I want to just simply commend everyone. Just the fact that we have won every region title is amazing. So that is awesome, and then we've gone beyond that. I love athletics. I love competition in its simplest form. I love the idea of working hard to improve and the philosophy of teamwork. I love to see great players making great plays. I love to see athletes accomplish their personal best. And as a pretty competitive person myself, I love the joy in victory, and I find motivation in defeat. As I've gotten a little bit older, there are other things that bring a smile to my face as well. I love to hear coaches encourage their players. The highlight or one of the highlights of basketball season was not only winning the state championship, but I did see that elusive smile on Coach Furtick's face as he highlighted a player coming off the field, off the court. I love to see teammates help one another. I love to see our players help an opposing player after they've fallen. I love to watch parents smile and cheer for their children and the team. I love to watch athletes practice and play for the sport, for the love of the game. Sports are simply amazing to me because they also embody real-life circumstances or realities that all of you as young adults will face beyond high school. Now I have a couple questions for you because this has been long, so we're going to do a little interactive action here. Maybe. How many of you have ever criticized a teammate that didn't work as hard as you think they should work? Anyone want to admit to that? All right. Get used to it. That's life. Rather than criticize, learn how to encourage and help your teammates. Lead by example. You can only control your own actions and hope that others will follow. Question 2 for you. How many of you have had a coach correct something you were doing wrong and maybe in the process even hurt your feelings? Anyone want to admit to that one? Guess what? Get used to it. That's life. Learn how to accept direction. Being coachable is more important than being a good athlete. As the saying goes, uncoachable kids become unemployable adults. Question number 3. How many of you get mad or frustrated when a player on the other team beats you in play? Or how many of you are frustrated because you don't get enough playing time? Who wants to admit to those? See a couple of hands. Guess what? Get used to it. That's part of life. Accept it as a challenge and use your frustration or anger as motivation to work harder and close that gap. How many of you have ever walked up to the ref and asked them to reverse a call that was wrong? Hold it, hold it. There's a lot of hands to go up, but I'm not done yet. But it was wrong in your favor. Oh, I believe that, Kirsten. For example, telling the ump that your last pitch was really a ball, or that you really stepped out of bounds, or that you were really offsides. We don't do that all that often, do we? But here's my real question, and my own personal struggle. How many of you have ever argued and complained to a ref for a bad or missed call? Right here. This guy has for sure. My last time to tell you this. Guess what? That's life, and you better get used to it. Life is not always fair, so keep working hard to overcome the challenges before you. The call will not always go your way. Throwing tantrums, as my wife has alluded several times to me, and arguing on the field or in the stands has never, in the history of athletics, as far as I know, worked to benefit the tantrum thrower. It will not benefit you in the workplace either. I have much more respect for athletes and their parents who place greater value on how you positively respond to adversity with sportsmanship and character. Charles Swindoll is quoted as saying, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. These are just some of the lessons that can be gained from playing and watching sports. Each year I encourage our athletes, both individually and as a team, to pull together and work hard to make yourselves better athletes so that the next season you are faster, stronger, and better skilled. Your preparation and success as an individual is done to benefit the team. Your work ethic and your attitude should be an inspiration to those around you. Together, we become stronger. Together, we build loyalty and a legacy that you can be proud of. Through hard work, and we've seen a lot of it this year, we've had some pretty amazing results. I encourage you to make the most of your summer, train hard, come together, and prepare for next season, because I already look forward to coming out there and watching all of you. To our seniors, I wish you the best of luck. To everyone else, get out there this summer and train. Thank you.